on earth did you feed him? What? As a child? Tell me, what did he eat?
Steak, bacon and eggs, chicken, fruit, milkshakes. He used to eat me out of house and home.
In fact, everything.
Yeah, everything, yeah.
And she's a good cook too.
I know that. I can see that, my mummy. When he was a child, was he a playful child?
Oh, he was very rough, and I thought he'd do well. He was always jumping about the house and very athletic, and I thought he'd do good, but I didn't think he would finish in the World Wrestling Federation.
The British Bulldog, Davy Boy Smith, was born on the 27th of November 1962 in my hometown, you guessed it, of Wigan. Now, recently on social media and of course in the world news, there's been an awful lot about the sad passing of another wrestling legend in that of Hulk Hogan, and rightly so. Well, what's that got to do with the British Bulldog, one may ask? Well, I'm sat here now in my office writing a few notes and reflecting back on an article not too long ago by the British Bulldog's daughter, who essentially asked Wigan to commemorate her father's achievements on a world stage. Now, without speculating why, apparently that was not granted. And I wanted to gauge your opinion on this particular point and matter. And to tell you a quick story, for those of you who don't know, my school when I was younger, my high school, was the Deanery High School, which is situated in Wigan Town Centre. Now, my playground before school and after school was that particular environment, i.e. the old galleries, the market and the bus station. An environment, by the way, that I respected wholeheartedly. Now, one particular day, I was upstairs in the old galleries on my own, and from a distance I saw long braided locks, a shiny puffer jacket, and the baggy weightlifting pants, and if I remember rightly, a pair of basketball boots. As I got closer, this giant of a man turned around and gave me a smile that I will never forget. It was the British Bulldog, my friends, stood shopping in the town centre, his town centre of Wigan. And by the way, just to make a point of reference before the comments come in, he was brought up in the outskirts of Wigan in a town called Goulburn. But my point here, and an important point, is to not only gauge your opinion about this particular matter, but also to say my opinion in that I believe that we should commemorate somebody, an icon, who, by the way, was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and most certainly will sit comfortably alongside of Hulk Hogan and all the other wrestling legends, that we here within the town of Wigan should commemorate him on the biggest of stages. A statue, a large commemorative plaque, or whatever. But we need to remember the people that represent our town.